This is your lucky day. You're going to learn golf and swing along with Mitch. All right, welcome back to Swing Along with Mitch. This is going to be our third video. So we've covered a couple things, and there's something else I want to talk about today. And if you watch the first two, you're moving along incrementally on what I want to teach you. And today we're going to talk about swing plane and the hit of the golf ball. And I know that golf has brought us a lot of techniques and everything and how to hit a golf ball. I think they might have gone a little overboard, and I don't need sticks and objects around. I need more of feel, and I want to teach you what that is. So if I was going to hit a golf ball, the hit is just like if you had any paddle, any racket in your hand, and the ball's up this high, I would hit it like this. So if I take my hand back and arm and I turn and I am able to come back to where that ball is, I'm on plane. So I don't think I have to turn in a certain direction. I don't have to worry about where look at my hands. I feel that if I was going to hit this ball like this, right, like that, and what you'll feel if you're right-handed, you will feel, and if you're older, you can really feel this because you have more wrinkles. But I'll have wrinkles in my right wrist. So Dave, I don't know if you can zoom in on that, but the hit is like a racket. Bang. Bang. So what happens with people, they feel the hit, they take it back like that. Now, I don't want you to do that. I want you to feel the hit, and that's why pros waggle. They got a certain waggle. Duffner, who's just won, is playing remarkable, just won a couple tournaments. He's got this incredible waggle, and then he swings, and he knows, his brain knows, he put that in a place to be able to hit that he felt down there. So I feel this waggle, I set up, I feel that, and then I swing back, and I'm in good place to bring this back down to this. So I take this back, give it the hit. So waggle, feel it, take it back, give it the hit. Too much club. Okay, now we got the hit. Now here's what your brain has to know, or you get this conflict of what you're trying to do, what you want to do, and then what you actually do. Okay, if they make, I'm going to tell you a little bit about club making. If you ever counted the lines on your club face, there's roughly 14 grooves. We do not want to hit any other groove but the 7th one. That's the sweet spot. The 7th groove, 6th, 7th groove in the middle of your club face is the sweet spot. Now, golf instructors, good players, they talk about shaft angle. Well, if I set this up, and I'm going to do this right toward the camera, if I take this grip and lean it backwards like this, and I was to swing at this, the first groove would hit the golf ball. So if you can see that from there, I'm going to actually put it on the ground. If I lean this backwards like this and try to lift this ball, the first groove on the bottom is going to hit that. And because I'm leaning back, I'm going to run this right along the ground with the leading edge. So here's what we do. Your hands do not go together on a golf club like this. If they did, your shoulders would be perfectly level. But since the right hand is lower than the left, it tilts this shoulder. So I have a triangle formed between my shoulders and arms, and it moves my hand to the left side of my body. That's where your hands should go on all shots. You can move the club head around. I can move the club head there. I keep my hands there like this, and I create different loft. With this iron, I can actually set up to put the 7th line. I have it there. That looks like the 2nd line is going to hit the ball. I move the grip forward. That's going to be the 6th line I want, but my hands aren't in the right place. So I walk forward. Hands are right here. 6 lines coming down. I have shaft angle. So when I swing down, this comes down, shaft angle. It's the only way I can hit the 6th line. So I have no thought that I want to swing back and lean back. I swing to deliver the 6th line into the golf ball. Now, if you don't know that and you try anything else, it's not going to work. So everything I talked about before, I set up, I put my hands in the right place, I set the shaft angle, I see when I take that back, I feel the waggle, 6th line, 6th line. It's moving down at the golf ball, 6th line. I take this back, 6th line. That might be in the hole. Get in. Oh! 6th line down into the golf ball. Give it a shot. Okay, to get this 6th line into the golf ball, if our whole body's on board with this, it's very easy. If any part of me, if the rabbits, which is the arms and the hands, they want to take over the lions, which is the body, and the legs moving, and the hips turning, it's not going to work. I actually had a guy come to me for a lesson. He didn't have any arms. And I said, how are you going to hit this ball? And he looked at me like, he says, just hold the ball here. So he turned his shoulders and he hit it with his shoulders. He said, man, I got all that one. So the next guy comes to me. He has no upper torso, but I figured this out. I couldn't talk to him because he didn't have a torso. But so when he walked over, I put the ball right here and you could see him make a nice weight shift, and then his hip come through and he said, man, I got all that one. So if you notice, you're turning, and these parts go through a golf ball. They don't spin out behind the golf ball. My lions, legs, hip, torso, shoulders, they turn through a golf ball. And when they're doing that, I have this shaft angle, and then I'm able to rotate that through. So, Dave, I don't know if you could see this. It's a straight line from this ball to me. This hip goes through a golf ball. My right shoulder goes through a golf ball. No spinning happens back here. No spinning happens back here. Rotation goes through the golf ball. Come on, man. So when I set up, I picture this. The guy come to me for the lessons. I'm back, rotate through the golf ball. Feel that shaft angle, and that's a feeling. It's like riding a bike. You could not ride a bike for 20 years after you've learned how to ride a bike. You got that sense of balance, gravity. Same with a golf swing. I know when I flick my hands at it, am I delivering that shaft angle down through the ball? So I set up, good rotation, take it back, through the ball. Anyway, I hope this helps.